Before 1947, every Indian's dream is to see independent India. India want its freedom. India want its own rules. India want its own flag to unfurl. Thousands of freedom fighters and revolutionaries fought to get back their land. Some fought with weapons, some with non-violence. At a time when the likes of Mahatma Gandhi and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru advocated for peaceful means of protests, Subhash Chandra Bose, popularly known as Netaji, took matters into his own hand and went ahead with an aggressive push for free India. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands were liberated from British rule by Japan, which captured it during the World War II. On 29 December 1943, Netaji, accompanied with his men, landed at the Port Blair Aerodrome in the Andamans. He was received by the Japanese admiral at Port Blair. On 30 December 1943, Netaji hoisted the national flag for the first time in Indian soil at the Gymkhana ground in Port Blair. He also announced the islands the first Indian territory freed from the British rule. Bose named Andaman Island as Shahid and Nicobar Island as Swaraj and appointed INA General A.D. Lokanathan as the governor of the islands. But it wasn't a free territory as presumed by Bose. Japanese power still continued. After the Japanese surrendered to the Allied forces on October 7, 1945, there was a jubilation among the islanders and they lined up on the shores to welcome again British rule. It was only after 15 August 1947 the piece of land completely freed. Today, in the same place at an altitude of 150 feet, in the South Point area of Port Blair, stands a flagpole and the Indian flag continues to flutter gracefully.
Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe us on YouTube at Ragashri Video.